Good evening, Owls family. Hoot hoot, and welcome out to the Hootie Hoop House. Good evening, Xander. Hoot hoot, welcome in. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Uh-oh, there's Farrell. Welcome into chat, darling. Hey, Carol, welcome into chat. Honey, we've been warmer than in the 60s. We've been up in the 70s here recently. But tonight, we're going to be down to 29 here. I'm not looking forward to it. But heat waves coming. Good evening. Let's see. Scrolling up. Oh, good evening, Cheryl. I don't know if I remembered to say so. Hoot, hoot, and welcome into chat. Good evening, Jennifer. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Susie Ann. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Oh, let's see, who did I miss? Good evening, Gardening and Rayford. How are you doing, Pearlio? Hoot, hoot. Uh-oh, welcome to the funny farm. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Listen, I have no control over the ads, and I have no clue when they're playing. I'm sorry, Xander. Hoot, hoot, and welcome into chat. Okay, I think good evening, Lisa. Hoot hoot. Welcome into chat. Good evening, Janie. Welcome into chat. Welcome into chat, Cassandra. Hoot hoot. Yes, I sure did. And the gift blessing video will be out Wednesday because I messed up. I had to swap videos because I didn't realize I posted the dandelion green video this evening. So I had to swap videos. Gift blessing video was supposed to be tomorrow. It's going to be Wednesday. And bless you so much, Cassandra. That was wonderful. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a little bag. Let's see. I got the volume up. Or was it you, Janie? Can y'all hear me? Good evening, Debbie Lathrop. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yes, you can put it in the fridge if you want to. Just be careful doing that because it can cause it to set too fast. Good evening, Debbie Thomas. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Ha ha. Cats can be cats. Yep, me and Junior are back home. I'm not going to any more family's house, but to visit from now on, I swear. Yep, a cat doing what they do best. Yes. Now I'm just hoping and praying the natives behave. So, yep, from now on, we're doing good. We're doing good. We've got our sanity back. Well, there's a good chance I don't have that job no more because I didn't hear from neither one of them today. Yep. So, yep, life goes on to the struggle. Good evening, Corey. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, B&J's Little Farm. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. But, yep, Me and Junior are back on our own apparently. But you know what? I got some dirt therapy in. I've been making some videos and just doing what we can do for the moment and just staying positive. Well, I didn't do nothing wrong. Yep. And I don't know. I've gave up trying to figure people out. I tell you, a second strike on those that are, because I'm telling you. Good evening, Monica. Hoot hoot. Welcome into chat. How are you doing, darling? But yeah, y'all just gonna have to put up with background noises and stuff. Helicopters coming after me, y'all. They found me. They found me. But I'll be coming to you live from the Hootie Hoop House for a while until the weather straightens up. Yes, it is, Xander. Yes, it is. Oh, Oseo sister, welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing, darling? It's safer for my sanity. Good evening, Apple 9. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Absolutely the truth, Janie. Absolutely the truth. I'm just doing what I can do and trying to do my best at doing it. Good evening, Beverly. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I'd get a phone call or something this morning. Not a thing. No text message, no nothing. It's just a lot of hot mess. No, no news yet. But the the officer who's on the case let me know they were still looking and everything. Yep, Apple 9, it's nothing new. These last 2 years, I swear, nobody should have to go through these tests, and I don't want anybody else. I know people are having it hard, but this is getting ridiculous. Give Mother Nature some chocolate. That's what she needs. More than likely, Cheryl. More than likely. Good evening, Floral Good Things. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Sorry, y'all. Little bitty letters. Little bitty letters. Not y'all's fault. Good evening, LP. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? That's perfectly fine. Listen and lurk away. Things are rough, but we are still above ground, and me and Junior are going to make it one way or another. Good evening, Deborah Valerio. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Or Debbie Hall. Thank you. Sorry about that. That's best thing I can do because I know I done no wrong, and I'm just going to hold my head up and keep going forwards. Good evening, Minty. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, another Tennessean. But yep, tomorrow I'm going to be doing some more dirt therapy. I'm going to start a bunch of seeds. Of course, I'll bring y'all along. Cilantro for a little bit. And I got to get my onions started. I got a bunch of stuff to start because I've been late getting it done. Let me tell you, earlier in the hoop house, it was brutal. It was up in the 80s. I know easily. Yes, dirt therapy is the best. Yes, it is. And I have missed it so much. But yep, I've got bunching onions to start. I've got my Creole onions to start. I've got my Texas granos to start. If you want to harvest seeds from it, let it bloom. Make sure it gets pollinated now. And I'd save the seeds from it. Was it a good tasting radish or, oh, did I miss Gloria? Oh, did I miss Gloria? Yes, I sure did. I'm sorry, Gloria. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. I must have looked away. The cilantro tango. I'll never hear the end about cilantro. But yeah, let's see what else I got. Oh, I got to start my carrots. I'm late on that. I've got pak choy to start. I've got bok choy to start. Spinach and a whole bunch of stuff to start. Uh oh. Uh oh. Bounty's going to get after the cowboy before long. She's going to be roping him in. Yes, I got news about Tammy. She is good. Yes, yes. I was so thankful to hear that. Yeah, them things are gone, and she's going to be. Sorry about that, y'all. I told you the natives, and she's going to be doing so much better. Yep, those surprise seeds. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that, Janie. She got all the rest of her teeth pulled, and she was absolutely in massive pain. And I'm so thankful that she made it to a dent or was guided to a dentist, and he had a heart, and he knew she was hurting, and he got him out that day. Free the bees, yep. Good evening, October Opal. Hoot hoot, welcome into chat. But yeah, that all those bees, that'd be a sticky situation in more ways than one. Yep, instead of freeing the girls, he freed the bees. See, I didn't do soft food when I got all mine pulled. I cut my food and I was eating hamburgers, pork chops, whatever. What I done is I cut mine into small pieces so I didn't it was just big enough to just swallow. That's how I done it. There was one time I got a tooth pulled. I went to the store next door and yeah, I went to the salad buffet and made me a big salad. She could be doing soup, uh, cream potatoes and gravy. There's just all kinds of stuff you could be doing. Yep, I was able to. Hey, I don't have teeth. I'm able to chew. I gnaw the daylights out of stuff. Because one day I'll get dentures, one day. But for now, ha, I'm good. Happiest day of my life when them things were gone. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds real good, yes. Yep, fish, grilled or baked fish. Yeah, like I said, it was funny when I had those 17 teeth pulled at one time. Yeah, I was cutting that hamburger in little bitty bites. And yep, down the hatch. Yep, I can definitely understand that one, Bounty. I can definitely understand that. Hope y'all got some good ones. Was he getting heifers or bulls? Yep, once your gums start healing up, you automatically feel better. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, I know what you mean, Cheryl. I know what you mean. Hoot hoot, G Mama Grows. Welcome into chat. How are you doing, darling? I'm showing 37. I'm showing 37 on mine. Good evening, Judy. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. No, we talk about everything. We're talking about our family members. We talk about gardening. We talk about things going on. But yeah, a lot of things going on. And see, what have I done so far? I've done quite a bit. Oh yeah, get ready for the dandelion green recipe tomorrow. Man, that turned out so good. And Junior's in the hoop house with me. He wanted to say something. Yeah, I got stuffed. Ah, did y'all hear him? He said he got stuffed yesterday. Well, last night. That's when I fixed it. Was last night. Yeah, I see 33, 33 are watching. It's okay. I have people who also watch that don't say anything. I have several who like to, keep tabs on me, but that's fine. Fat and happy, yep. We both we both had food babies. Let me tell you. Now, just a reminder, you can eat everything that the dandelion has, the roots, the leaves, and the flowers. Now, one hint on the dandelion flowers. If you don't like bitter like arugula or anything like that, you want to pinch that green bottom part of the dandelion flower off. What are you talking about, Dark Lord? Not a lot, but it might help. What are you talking about? Good evening, our treasured home. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's part of. I wear it to crafts fairs. Uh, it's my Wolf Spirit Creations T-shirt. I just gotta. I need to design me one. Wait, I'm missing something. What did I say? What did I say? I believe we all do. Sorry, y'all. I'm got lost. Good evening, Ether, Edith. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Edith. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Good evening, fishing for fun. Hoot hoot. Good evening, Tammy, dear sister. Hoot hoot. Welcome into chat. They asked us not to come back. Junior's doing pretty good. Now, Saturday, we had to pack our stuff up real fast so we could, be brought back home. Um, he done a little rough doing that, but he's doing pretty good. He's took several days to rest. Poor guy, he tries. I give him credit. He tries. Yes, fried greens. Yep, I need to do some sauteing. What's scary? What's scary, Deborah? Nope, it is warm as can be in the hooty hoop house. Let me tell you, I'm glad it's cooled down a little bit because let me tell you, I was almost sweating out here. It had to been every bit of 80 degrees in here. Good evening, Pete. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, that's okay. Thanks for coming in. I know you're busy. Yep, we're going to be if that music gets too loud, I'm gonna have to mute it for a bit. But yeah, we were at 49 today for the high. It got to 48 actually. We're supposed to be down to 29 tonight, but we're going to rebound up into the 60s tomorrow, and the low's going to be in the 40s. Yes, they do, Deborah. They are delicious. And another thing you could do with the dandelions, you can make dandelion vinegar. Now, well, dandelion infused vinegar. Let me get that straight. It's where I personally take apple cider vinegar and put the dandelion blossoms in. Okay, good, because once the neighbors or the natives start getting wild, I'll have to mute it. Ooh, yep, we're supposed to be down to 20, 28, 29 tonight. I don't have any plants out. I'm just worried about our fruit trees. Yep, she got way hot. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, we're in that time when winter and spring are colliding and neither winter don't want to give up. Yep, the chickweed's up, the wild onions and the wild garlic's been up year round. I saw poke salad up yesterday. Of course, the purple dead nettle's gone crazy. Ah, you're welcome, October Opal. You're welcome. It's going to be a couple of years. It's going to take a couple of years for them to get ready to flower. Oh, there you go, Pete. Have some fun. Shoot a couple rounds for me. Yep, Sprinter. Yep. Yep, there's a lot that do that, Deborah. But some of them are on TV. On their TVs, they watch and they can't comment or anything. And I'm fine. I got a lot of lurkers. I'm good. Yep, my hostas are up or starting to pop up. I've got some irises that's got buds on them. They're going to be shooting up and blooming before long. I've got one hyacinth out there blooming. Yep, cleavers are up like crazy. Yeah, I've got just a few daffodils still hanging on. They've all went crazy and bloomed. Yes, yes, I preserve wild edibles. Also, I make medicine with them as well. That's okay, Debbie Hall. You see me straining to look. I might have to scoot this phone closer. She thought I needed a kitchen knife. Yeah, my morels aren't up yet, so I don't know if I might have to redo my beds or it's still going to take longer because sometimes they get stubborn. Oh, that is wonderful to hear, Pete. How, has the pain got better? How's it? Is it healed up now? Because that's a rough surgery. Yep, the wisteria's in bloom here as well. Yes, and it smells so good. They might not be after this frost we get. Good. I'm happy to hear that, Pete, because that's a rough surgery, same as for hip replacement too. Those both are really rough surgeries. But yeah, there's a lot of wild edibles out there called weeds, but yet they're popping up like crazy. I've got strawberries blooming. Don't start chewing on the cat. Yes, my chrysanthemums are too. No, if he starts chewing on the cat, means he's going to have to go to the kitchen and get the wok out. Waka waka waka. But yeah, a lot of my stuff is coming back up, and this is what's hilarious. Last year, when we had the -20-degree temps here, that killed out all of my St. John's wort, or so I thought. I looked earlier today. I have St. John's wort coming up. There you go. Good. Now, for the first year, make sure they don't dry out. Now, a lot of people don't know red buds are edible. The flowers are edible. I have a video on how to make the red bud jelly. And let me tell you, it's also known as pea tree, PEA, or bean tree sometimes. It depends on the person. Later on in the year after they bloom, they will start growing pods that look like snow peas. If you let the peas inside, peas, beans, whichever you want to call them, and the pod get big, you can eat those too. They have 25% protein in them. He's too seasoned. Hairy bittercress. I might know it as something else. The red bud jelly is amazing. Good evening, Angel. Hoot hoot. Welcome into chat. Yep, well, you better get it while it's blooming. Better get it while it's blooming. Yeah, I love watching the little calves run around. Oh, you're welcome. Y'all are welcome. I love red bud jelly. It is just absolutely delicious. And also those pea pods, if you get them young too, you can saute them just like you can snow peas. But yep, got a lot of stuff to get busy with. Got to get busy before long because it's going to be warm before we know it, and then we're going to be fussing because it's too hot. That's why I roll with the cold temps because, yeah, it's not going to be cool for much longer here. Now, I got it wrote down because I can't always remember all of them. We here in the South, especially in Tennessee and the Appalachians and so on, they could be brown or white on the inside of the pods. Yeah, the red bud blossoms are good in salads too. They don't have much flavor, but you can make a tea with them also. Yeah, they're already talking about La Nina. Okay, Bounty. Okay, now getting back to what I was saying. Around the Appalachians and around the South, we actually have 7 little winters. That's from when winter gives up to spring, and then later on in spring. You got to remember, technically, we're not in the spring yet, according to the Gregorian calendar. Oh, that's easy to fix, Cheryl. Dehydrate it, powder it up, put it into things. They'll never know they're eating anything green. Ha ha. Yeah, you got to be careful using the 80 proof because cleavers are juicy. So you just got to be careful. Huh. I bet you I do have some around here. I'll have to look that up. You all made me hungry. Oh, nice. That's a good substitute there. That way, if you wanted to, you could actually harvest it, dehydrate it, crumble it up, and use it for parsley flakes. Okay, Cheryl, go for that coffee run. All right, going back to what I was saying. We down here have 7 little winters. It just means a cold snap. That's all it means. And I knew this cold snap was going to hit before I ever saw the forecast because Friday, when I was at Lichterman Nature Center, I saw the first wild dogwood blooming. So I knew we was in for a cold spell. Okay, yeah, thank you, LP. I'm a Michigan girl living in an Ohio world. Good evening, at a girl prepping. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Okay, back to the little winners before I forget. The first one, now there's one I'm missing because I know there's 7. I can't always keep up with every single thing, y'all. You will forget. That's why I try to take notes. Now, I know somewhere in one of my playlists, somewhere it's lost, it's in there, but I talk about each of the 7 little winners. The first one is Redbud. Yes, we will usually have a frost when redbud winter comes because it's still in winter time. Now, you got to remember, starting like in Arkansas, West Tennessee, our 7 winters are earlier than like Middle Tennessee and East Tennessee. So these usually happen for us anywhere from late February into March, April, up into May. All right. The redbud winter happens when the red buds first start to bloom. Good evening, Cindy. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? All right. The second one. Now, this depends on where you are. Like I said, West Tennessee and across the river heading west, ours blooms earlier. Second little winter is locust winter. Now, some of the old timers argue about it. Sometimes it can mean when the locust leaves first start coming out, or when the locust blooms. So it depends on your area. The third one is going to be dogwood winter. That always brings a frost with it, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't plant any summer plants until several weeks after Mother's Day. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Love you dearly, darling. You're always such a sweetheart. You truly are. All right. The dogwood winter usually always brings a frost with it. And when I saw the dogwood, and I go by wild dogwoods, I don't go by these hybrid dogwoods and stuff. I go by the wild ones. Because, yes, they are native to America. Next one, you can guarantee a cold snap every time, and that's called blackberry winter. This is when the wild blackberries, or sometimes it goes by the tame ones, when they bloom. All right, the next one after that is after blackberry winter is whippoorwill winter. And that happens when you hear, and it's getting harder to hear them. I don't hear them here anymore, but it's when you hear the first whippoorwill sing. Okay, now the last one I find funny because it's called cotton breeches winter. This usually happens in late, middle to late May. When it's done warmed up, everybody thinks it's okay. They pack away the cotton and the wool clothing and get out the warm weather clothing, and it turns off cold. It catches a lot of people off guard. Yes, I've heard of I've seen the pagoda dogwood, yeah. But it's actually supposed to be Japanese, if Chinese Japanese, if I remember right. Or that's another dogwood. But yep, that's why I don't get in a hurry to get anything that's frost tender out because you could guarantee a cold snap is coming. We also have to remember it's actually not, according to the calendar, it's not spring yet. Oh, welcome in, Tom. That's fine. Welcome in. Welcome to chat. Hoot, hoot. Oh, uh-oh, Gloria. The mule acting up. I mean, the donkey acting up. Yeah, Coosa. Coosa Dogwoods, yeah. I knew it was one of them. Then they might be from down there in your area. I haven't seen them here. Yeah. Actually, technically, if you go by old customs, the spring equinox is halfway into spring. The beginning of spring back in the old day was Groundhog's Day. A lot of people don't know that. Good evening, Brampton. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. That's fine. I understand, honey. That's fine. Well, count your blessings, Jane, because the little peach tree that we bought because it was just so sickly, we brought it home. We babied it. You can't even tell it was sick or anything. It's bloomed and it's reblooming again, which is odd. The other peach tree is only kind of starting to get buds. The Bartlett pear is in hard bloom, heavy bloom right now. The Kiefer pear's already bloomed and loaded with pears if they got fertilized or pollinated. The apple tree is in full bloom. I've got one Bartlett pear. It's just a little behind, which I'm thankful. So hopefully it won't get hit. Oh, did I miss Duval? Oh, I love you too, Opal. It just needed your love. Yep. Lick me to death. Yep, they will. Good evening, Duval. Welcome into chat, darling. Hoot hoot. Let me get caught back up. Listen, I'll tell you what I could really use. And I have been wanting some baklava. Amen, Janie. I agree with you on that one. We need to try to grow as much as possible. And another thing, y'all, whatever you grow, don't forget to let some on the plants, go for seed stock. Good evening, Dee. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. But yeah, don't forget, save your seed stock. Yep, the summer solstice means we're on a downhill slide and we need to grow as much as we can after that. I know it. Baklava is my main weakness. Absolute massive weakness of mine. Get bug attacked. Yep, the ramps, I don't think made it, Tammy. I don't think they made it. I don't know why not, but I missed something. What did I miss? Oh, about yeah, we've got several really good Middle Eastern restaurants in Memphis. Good evening, local Okie. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Oh no. I am so sorry to hear of your loss. I am sorry to hear about your dad passing. Yes, you can plant the castor beans. They're not gonna hurt anything. The only thing it's gonna hurt is if you got moles. Because moles do not like castor beans whatsoever. Just keep the kids away from the seeds and stuff. Yep, absolutely, Xander. But yeah, Tell you, the natives are going wild. Hopefully, y'all can't hear too much of that. Oh my God, that's yeah, raspberries, strawberries, yeah. But yeah, the castor beans. Just don't let the children play with the. It'll be really pretty, weird red flower balls. Just don't let them play with it. But they'll be fine. Okay, our treasured home. Thanks for coming in, and you have a blessed evening. We look forward to seeing you next Monday night. Hoot hoot. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Whose car, D? I missed that one. Good evening. Oh, okay, I missed that one. Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Hey, that's a good thing. Now, if you've never had oven roasted radishes, need to try it. It's they are good that way. So are beets, but I love beets. So any way I can get beets is a yeah makes me happy. But yeah, oven roasted radishes are so good. I gotta try that one. What was that one person said about battering up and slicing them, battering them up and frying them? What was that? I can't remember. I love rutabagas too. Yeah, you could do it in the air fryer. Yeah, it's gonna be frosty tonight. Oh, the turnips. Yeah. Oh, no need to apologize, David. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, I want to try the turnips battered and fried. Y'all gonna have to remind me what root vegetable it is. That's okay, LP. Thank you for coming in, darling. You have a blessed evening. And we'll see you next Monday night, hopefully. Oh, I love primroses. Yeah, yeah, you could do it. Oh, well, I can't chew them raw unless I cut them really thin. I love, I love turnips cooked, fried. Well, not fried. I ain't tried them. Well, I did saute them once. So it's kind of frying. Now another thing, butter makes everything. Absolutely, you better believe it. Butter makes everything good. I think it was Minnie. Minnie, was it you that said about the fried turnips? Yeah, turnips cooked with potatoes, or boil them, strain them, mash them up. Oh my gracious. Yeah, I thought it was Minnie that said that. I just couldn't remember what vegetable it was. Now, y'all might think this is crazy. You know what else is good? Fried cucumbers. Batter them up and fry 'em. Of course, fried pickles are good too, but the fried cucumbers, yes. Butter, bacon, and beer. Oh, now I don't know about the beer. Now we're gonna have to negotiate something else on that one. Oh, you had colcannon, the boiled potatoes and the cabbage together. If you mixed in oh crap, I should know this. Corned beef. That's colcannon. I love it. Butter, garlic, and bacon. Yep. Yeah, fried cucumbers. All right, I'm good with bourbon. Yeah, that'll work. I can do that. Butter, bacon, and bourbon. Yeah, there we go. I will compromise on that one. Let me tell you, the hot toddy event. That was, if you haven't watched the video, that was a very informative video. It wasn't just about drinking. A lot of people, I was worried, would think that it was just about drinking the hot toddy drink. Hey, smoky links. Smoky links are delicious too. I didn't get to make my corned beef and cabbage. Yes, evening primrose is amazing. You should smell the essential oil, real essential oil made with it. God's meat. Yep. The hot toddy event was about a big movement starting here in Memphis for community gardens and encouraging people to garden. Now, the hot toddy, they offered the chai tea and the chai hot toddy. Let me tell you, that was a good hot toddy, and you better believe I got the leaded one. It was a chai hot toddy, and they used the Tennessee honey whiskey. Ooh, let me tell you, that was good. It was a very, very informative event, and I was happy. I was happy to get to go. At least it ain't an old miss thing. Ain't that the truth? Uh-oh, there's Roz, y'all. Yes, we did. Welcome in the chat, darling. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yes, it was a wonderful event. I was, thanks to Roz, that thanks to Roz, I was blessed to get to go. Yes, it was a chai hot toddy, and it was really good. Yeah, now another way I do the brown sugar bacon is I get the when I get a chance to make my own bacon, or I buy the thick cut bacon and go on, cook it till it's halfway done, and then I sprinkle brown sugar on top of the bacon, and then put it back in the oven to finish cooking, and it caramelizes all on top of the bacon. I know, I'm evil. I've been looking forward to making some bacon. And of course the maple syrup bacon. I usually wait towards the end to put the maple syrup on the bacon till when it's almost done. That's okay, Apple 9. Thank you for coming in and spending time with us. And we will see you next Monday night. Tammy. Hey, you could have make you some bacon dripping gravy. You could have made you some gravy. Oh, that sounds good. Now, see, when me and Junior, when we get a chance to make, BLTs, we don't use tomato. We make BSTs, and it's bacon, spinach, and tomato, which makes them even healthier for you. A bacon milkshake. Now, speaking of bacon milkshake, I can't remember who it was. Uh, was it Sonic? I just happened to see a commercial one time, and they were mixing up, what was it? Peanut butter and bacon milkshakes, something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, bacon grease gravy. You better believe it. You save your hamburger grease when you strain it. Save it. Put it in a jar. Put it in the fridge. Same way with your bacon drippings. That stuff's gold. Yeah. Oh my God, the maple bacon donuts are good. Wait, what did what? No, I just happened to see the commercial, David. I haven't been there. I missed what Tom said. Got a bird trying to get into the hoop house. I bet you it's a Carolina wren. Ugh. Sorry, I had to readjust. Yeah, I miss making the biscuit recipes. Yeah, they make the maple bacon donuts here, and it's to die for. When it starts getting warm, you sorghum will die in a cold snap. It's got to be warm. Yeah, I don't eat Sonic food because, well, it's just crumbly put together. Hubby won't protest. No, he won't. Oh, you could hear the bird? I didn't know if y'all could hear the bird up on the edge of the poor Hootie Hoop House. Let me tell you, it's the leaning Hootie Hoop House. I had to jimmy rig the front pole. I'm gonna eventually have to get it redone, but all in due time. Well, wait till you see the video tomorrow. Let me tell you, that turned out so good. I thought it was a dinner bell. No, I don't think this one sang. It just hopped up on the edge of the hoop house. Oh, it's okay, Jennifer. We all type and speak Taiwanese and read it very well. I'm actually proud. Everybody's quiet. I think it's because it's so cold outside. It's warm in here. They heard it chirping. That must have been one behind me. Yep, we're supposed to get down to 29 or 28. I'm hoping just because it's one night, it won't do much damage. Because if it does damage, me and Junior won't see fruit on the trees this year. He's doing pretty good, Tammy. He's doing pretty good. Now Saturday when we had to hurry and pack everything, and he got that kicked him pretty bad, but he's okay so far. He's rested up quite a bit. I was skiing in Memphis instead of walking. That was the last snowstorm, let me tell you. I was never so upset. I could make the daylights out of snow cream, but I couldn't make a snowball to smack Junior with, or a snowman. Couldn't make neither one. It was powdery stuff. Now I'm telling you, we could have skied like no tomorrow on it. Yes, your English peas, your snow peas, they once it starts getting warm, they will die on you. It's just like cilantro. Now's the time to plant cilantro. Because once it gets warm, they will go to seed on you. Your lettuce is the same way. Now, Bounty, now you said you've been wanting snow. You ain't had snow. Now you're getting your wish. It just took a while to make it to you. You need that snow because when it melts, the ground's going to soak it up. Yep, you have coriander. Yep. But yeah, here we have to plant the cilantro early because it won't be long. We're going to be warm. Yep, I don't have any ramps here. I'd love to have some ramps. Tammy sent me some ramps, but they didn't take. I don't know why. Ah, see how you are, Opal. You didn't invite us to dinner. Yeah, that's gonna be rough on the calves. I forgot about that. Yeah, ramps are wild. It's a mixture of extremely strong garlic. They're native plant, garlic and onions. And yeah, when you eat them, you'll sweat the smell, but they are so delicious. It's that good stank. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It really is. I haven't done any because I don't have any around me. But as long as you have 100 proof vodka, I would do it. I would do the fresh bark. Now you can. Now any bark tinctures, the dry will work. Of course, always the fresh is better. Now, if it's dry, the 80 proof will work. If it's fresh, I'll believe in the 100 proof. And I know it's hard to get a hold of 100 proof vodka. Oh my. You know, some of the simplest foods are the best foods. That's why it's called home cooking comfort food. I would be happy as could be with that right now. Uh oh, who's heading out? I missed it. Okay, Debbie Thomas, you have a blessed evening and hope to see you next Monday night, darling. You in that bikini weather, Bounty, you lost your mind. You done lost your mind. Ain't no way on earth. One, I ain't getting in a bikini. That I ain't about to scare the daylights out of people. Yeah, I need to find. Good evening, Bears Crochet Critters. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Oh my God, that sounds good, Farrell. Yes, he has, Brampton. Yes, he has. Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it, Alexander. Ooh, I haven't heard of those. I haven't heard of those, David. Okay, Bounty, drink one for me. But yeah, wasn't it warm though, Cheryl? In 1970. Oh my God. Now the leaves of the sassafras. A lot of people don't know, and that's why I've been trying to find some sassafras trees locally. They used to grow all around here. They just so much destruction. The leaves of the sassafras tree are used. You dry them and you grind powder them up, and that's what makes filet gumbo. Yeah, I'm not about to plant no moringa anytime soon. Yeah, they sound like they a red or white or a colored potato? Haha, Cheryl. Yeah, I don't go too far out into the water because I'm kind of a walking buffet, and I know I'll be the first one a shark comes to. It was like a freezing baptismal. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's it, Cheryl. It's a miracle you didn't go on and have that baby. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, Lord, no. I have no interest of being in the polar bear club, not whatsoever. Oh, that sounds interesting, David. Let me know how they turn out. Look, I am a professional. I swim like a professional rock. I cannot float, none of it. So yeah, no, I don't. No, once water gets up to my chest, I'm done. I'm good. Nope, I'm gone. Not when it's polar stuff. You know, I see these people doing that polar plunge. I'm like going, you know, the first thing I think of, pneumonia. Yeah, first thing I think when I see that polar plunge, pneumonia. No, no, I don't trust the floaties either. I was I was in some friends above ground big pool. They told me, oh, the floaty will be fine. It was one of those big ones, you know, that you can lay on. Hmm. Yeah, that thing shot out from under me. I went down under the water, couldn't get my footing. I saw my life start flashing before me. I finally got my footing. I came popping up. I'm like, oh my God, why didn't you try to save me? They said I was only under for like 3 seconds. No, no, it was way longer than that. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll wade in the water. I'll be fine. No, I'm not sinking in it. Ain't that the truth? I'm a landlubber. That's why everybody, "Oh, I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the beach." I said, no, no, I just want to go to the woods in a cabin, peace and quiet, fire pit, porch to sit on. No, I don't want that beach stuff. Now, beach is nice to go looking for, you know, sea glass, shells, you know, get to go fishing. Other than that, no, that's not my thing. No, I don't want to get in a big body of water, you know, preferably, you know, sea or ocean. You know, that shark's going to see me and it's going to beeline right for me. You should have some growing in your yard wall too, as long as you haven't sprayed your yard. Too many speedos on the beach. Ain't that the truth, David? Ain't that the truth? Yeah, the woods, a cabin way off in the woods or a tent. Yeah, I'm happy. That's where I am. Frogs are starting up. I'm actually shocked. It's starting to get cool out there. It's never the ones you want to wear the Speedos. Nope, still haven't heard from Lawrence. Not at all. I'm going to break down and send another email. I'm actually surprised that the frogs are singing. No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't mind wading in a little creek or something like that, but yeah, no. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. Oh, good evening, my crooked little homestead. Hoot hoot. Welcome in the chat. You sneaked in on me. I didn't see you. Yeah, the birds are singing now. They're singing their good night salutations. And the frogs, they just love starved. Come on now. Oh, let me tell you, they can get deafening. A root beer. I have so missed the owls in more ways than one. Did y'all hear the owl hoot? Might hear it again. But yeah, cabin in the woods, maybe a nice creek going by with fish in it, or a lake or a pond. Yeah. Oh, come on now. Listen, G Mama grows these horny toads or horny frogs. They have been going since back into deep winter. They were singing back in December and January. I got I'm aggravated at them because one of my buckets of my fertilizer I was letting sit out over. It's got tadpoles in it now, so I can't use it. Good evening, Jeff. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, you got to see what? Oh, a bald eagle. Oh, you're so lucky. Now, we have them around here. We see them very, very rarely, but we do have them. Ooh, I'd like to get on some bullfrog, either jigging or gigging. You can do both. I prefer to, if possible, jig them. And that's using uh, little baits. Oh man, y'all lucky rats. Something just flew by. Ripping up a raccoon. He was eating good. Oh, that's sweet of her, Bounty. Yeah, I'm telling you, these tree frog spring peepers are just hormonal as can be. And These are good sized little tadpoles. Yeah, as long as it's not a bullet, I'm good. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, what was it, the day after that we got back here? Me and Junior heard the three shots over in the apartment complex over there. One person was gunned down. Yeah, I'm waiting to see the peregrine falcons here. They usually make sure to let me, and I know people think it's crazy, but I've been here, what, we've been here 5 years or going on six, something like that. But the peregrine falcons, they look for me because, I'll wave at them and tell them welcome back and everything. They will come looking for me and let me know when they come back. Yeah, that was it. Over in that apartment complex over there. And I about busted out laughing when they said, "Oh, there's good people here." I beg to differ. Beg to differ. And if they started acting right, it'd be fine. Um, what was I going to say? It was something else. Oh, about the bald eagles. Now, once in a blue moon, we will see one kind of glide over, but they're more towards Shelby Forest. Yeah, the kingfishers aren't back. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Had Let me tell you the red tail hawk Saturday when we had to get everything out of the car real fast and get it unpacked. The red tail hawk kept screaming and screaming and screaming till I finally came out from under the carport and waved at it. I'm like, well, Lord, y'all, I know you're happy I'm back, but man, yes, animals can tell. Yes, it is. Yeah, they get a little ballsy at times. Those little falcons do. Yep, and that's only because they've allowed it to get that bad, Jennifer. They keep allowing too much stuff to happen, and it's only going to get worse, y'all. Can you feel any heat coming off that baby? A little bit. I got a half set up terracotta pot heater going now in the hootie hoop house. Yeah, I'm always happy for them to grab whatever. They don't bother the birds around here. And when I had chickens, they didn't bother my chickens. Now, the only time I got after one of the hawks, and I have about 3 to 4, depends on the season. I have 3 to 4 different hawks that'll fly by here, swim, fly by. Now, the only time I broke up them hunting is when they tried to catch one of the king snakes. And I'm like going, no, you can't have the king snake. Now stop. You can eat everything else but the king snake. And I'm going after the hawk, and I'm like, going, it's black and speckled. You can't have it. Yes, the sandhill cranes, they are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. I love to hear and yes, I'm going to say it because, yeah, I bucked the system. Canadian geese, I love to hear them. Okay, Bounty darling, you have a blessed night. Give Cowboy a hug for me, and we will see you next Monday night. Oh, yeah, Gloria, the Falcons will do the same thing. They will circle over to show me the babies too. But yeah, last year they had a clutch of four. I was so happy. Don't get me started. I know a lot of people don't like them. I love them. They're beautiful. I know it. I know it. I love to hear doves sing. They are so beautiful. The Canadian cobra chicken. Geese have nothing to do with it. Listen, they've been called that for a long time everywhere else. They're just now pushing the Canada geese. See, it depends on where you've been raised at. No, technically they're called Canada geese because a white man in 1742 deemed them to be Canada geese because his last name was Canada. They completely bypassed what the Native Americans called them. They completely bypassed what the Old Norse called them. The Old Norse called them burnt goose. But yeah, but yeah, whatever you want to call them is fine with me. I was just raised and taught to call them Canadian geese. Hold on a minute. Now, hopefully you can see me better. I got a light set up in here. Black goose, burnt, Burnt, burnt goose. But yeah, it's not misinformation. It depends on where you were raised. If you want to go with the technicalities of what a white man called them, that's fine. Call them Canada goose. I'm just used to calling them Canadian. Stinky birds. Yeah, she probably does. She probably does, poor thing. We were taking care of her. I miss her too. Yep, there are 13 subspecies of honkers. See, I get upset because, they want to call them this because of somebody's last name. I'd rather call them what I've been taught by the ancestors, by my daddy, by my grandmother. I don't go by politically correct stuff, and if anything, they should have either been called what the Native Americans were calling them or what the Old Norse called them. Stinky birds. But yeah, technically they're called Canada geese. But all my life I've heard them called Canadian. That's why I call them Canadian. I'm gonna have to look up those 13 species. I was surprised, the Old Norse called them burnt, burnt goose. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they're beautiful and everything, but man, they sure are good. They're tasty too. Yeah, so many things go by so many names. It's just like the plants. Our ancestors called things many different names. Many different names. That's just like the moon, which is out already. N- Not too bad, Robin's Nest. Not too bad. We got about 22 more minutes left. Later on, when it'll be over at 8 Central Standard Time, and then replay will work a little afterwards. But welcome in, Robin's Nest. Hoot hoot. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Cheryl, they can be very territorial. That one at Lichterman Nature Center, yeah, it started coming towards me and it started doing its neck. I'm like going, no, don't make me have to fight this goose. Because I've been flogged before by a goose when I was trying to catch it. Them wings can break bones. Them wings can break your arms. Yeah, we used to get massive blocks of snow geese here. I haven't seen them in a while. Yeah, them geese can hurt when they can bite. A lot of people don't know they have little bitty they're not teeth but ridges on their inside of their beaks and they can get you good. Oh, swans are mean. Yes, they are. Swans can be really mean. Good evening, Chestine. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing, darling? Yes, they will fishing for fun. Geese are very good watch watchdogs, watch pets. They're good to put in with your at least one. You don't want to go over one goose in with your chicken coop. They keep predators and stuff away. Yep, I've been there and I've seen that before. Yes, they will, Gloria. Yes, they will. Yes, swans are massive. Yeah, Grey Goose is a beverage. Yes, it is. Liquid refreshment. No, because then they they won't. What happens is the they become one of the flock. Is what it is. They don't bother the chickens or anything. Uh oh, I missed something. That's okay, Cindy. You have a blessed evening. Thank you for coming in to chat, and we hope to see you next Monday night, darling. Love you, and we'll see you Monday. Yeah, man, I can't tell you how many games of Duck Duck Goose I played when I was a kid. Yeah, Wild Turkey's good. Yeah, they bother you, but no, they'll be good protection. Now, when you have a mated pair in with the chickens, they can get defensive and territorial with the chickens. That's why you usually put one lone goose in there. Man, let me tell you, the temp is starting to drop here in the hoop house. I bet you anything it is cold as can be outside. It took a while for the temp to drop in here. Yep, they do mate for life, but I have seen a mated pair when one was lost, died. It did take up with another goose. Yeah, I don't have the wild comfrey. I just have the regular comfrey, and that's what I use for my part of my fertilizer. Good evening, Tina. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing, darling? Rooster broth. Yep, that. Hey, Xander, that's Roz. R-O-Z. You gonna eat? But yeah, one lone goose is not, it's going to be fine with the chickens. Now, mated pair, they do become territorial, but other than that, never had no trouble with them. Oh, Daphne was talking chickens. Oh, I miss Daphne. Good evening, Daphne. Welcome in the chat to Hoot Hoot. Oh, nice. Yep, I love roosters. Okay, Brampton, you take care, darling. You have a blessed evening. Hope to see you next Monday night. I got all kinds of things planted, but they've been permanently in the ground. Tomorrow I'll start quite a bit. We got a frost coming tonight, so yeah. Now just remember those pawpaw seeds are hard to germinate, so don't get upset. Yep, it's fixing to be jacket time. So hopefully next week it'll be warmer. See, all my seedlings I have to start outside in the hoop house and it's not heated. Okay, Cheryl, good night, darling. You have a blessed evening and you take care and we'll see you next Monday night. Yeah, this freeze is going to stunt a lot of things because we've been warm off and on for so long. Things are thinking that it's actual springtime. Keep seeing flashing outside. I thought it was the police. It's the solar lights coming off and on outside the hoop house. No, no, 'cause I guarantee you winds like that, my hoop house would be gone again. Ooh, 14. Yeah, no, that's too cold. Yeah, I figured so, Roz. It's going to get really cold. Oh, Star of Bethlehems are pretty. Those are really pretty. They're so petite. But yeah, I've got quite a bit I need to get started. I'm gonna wait a little bit before I get any of my summer seeds started because I know it's gonna get cooler. Again, we've got some more coming, so good evening, David. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? David was out there dropping those radish seeds. I got to get a bunch of those going. Yeah, believe me, I'd like to have an official greenhouse. It would be great. But I got my little hooty hoop house. It's standing on, barn ground. So eventually I will have one where I can wood heat it. Same way here, Jeff. Absolute same way. A couple of days ago, we was almost at 70. We're going to be in the 70s come Wednesday. It's crazy, I tell you. Yep, still above ground, David. Thank you. Not kicking as high, but I'm still kicking. Yep, I want a wood heated greenhouse, or one day have what is that? Radiant flooring in it. No, no dirt naps. Nope, I'm good. Unless I'm laying on the ground on a blanket taking a nap. It's got to remember it. Winter does not like to let go, and spring and winter fight. Same way with fall. When winter tries to, when fall turns to winter, that's when we have our third tornado season. This is starting our first tornado season. Okay, Jennifer, you take care and you have a blessed evening. We'll see you next Monday night. Yeah, they do, Gloria, but I can't guarantee I'll be here in 5 years. That's that's okay. Let's see, Ladybug. That's fine. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. See, that flashing makes me think it's a police light.
I know.
Oh, thank you, Tom. You have to fill out the paperwork. Yes, down here we have three tornado seasons. When winter turns into spring, when spring turns into summer, and then when fall turns into winter. When summer turns into fall, we get a little break. Thank you, Bear Crochet Critters. Thank you. I plan on it. I got too many people to teach and too many other people to harass. Sander, you can leave your care in here. Junior's done had enough of the cold. He's fixing to head in. Okay, local Okie, it's good to see you, and we will definitely see you next Monday night. You have a blessed evening.
Good night, all.
Junior said good night. He's out of here. He don't do the cold. Well, at the moment, I know they have to have some money on the greenhouse, which is, yeah, that's not happening now. So Yeah, he can't take the cold anymore. He used to could handle it better, but it's the medication he's on. But yeah, if I thought we'd be here for 5 years, I wouldn't heartbeat. But at the moment, yeah, all these people are going gun shooting crazy. And ain't no telling how many bullet holes it would have in it. He's already in the house. He hot footed it into the house. He must have got cold. But it's not bad out here because I know it's warmer in here than it is out that door. But yeah, I'm gonna be starting some seeds tomorrow. Y'all look forward to the cooking the dandelion green video tomorrow. Let me tell you, that was good, y'all. That that turned out really good. It's been a while since I've got to cook it. Oh, nice. You lucked up on that one. You lucked up on that one. But yep, I would love to get to grow year round. Oh, it was? Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a different story down here. They want you to pay for everything. Good night, young boy. But yeah, I year round garden. I winter garden in the hoop house when I can keep it standing. But yeah, 10 inches of snow. I didn't expect the hoop house to stand for long, but it done good. Just that one front leg of it bowed. So that one front leg bowed in, and I cut it and added another piece of pipe I found on, thrown away. And my garlic. There's all kinds of things you can grow over winter. Okay, Robin's Nest, thank you for coming in. I hope you have a blessed evening. Now, after a while, once I close the live stream, you can watch the replay. Just give it a little time. And we hope to see you next Monday night. My little light's getting dim. Yeah, my garlic is looking beautiful. It has jumped like crazy. It has. Oh, that's good to hear, Robin. And you take care and stay safe and sound this week now. Get to feeling better. But yeah, the garlic is now, a lot of the garlic is now over the side, the height of the raised bed. I absolutely love to see my garlic when it's just above, starts to go above the side of the raised beds because it's such a beautiful sight to see that green just flow in the wind. Turn out the lights, the party's over. I tell you, those sort of lights, I keep thinking it's police lights. But yeah, the garlic is really jumping up now. Yeah, you're not the only one, Farrell. It's doing me too. It really is. For some odd reason, this one's been bad. You can try to. You won't get great big bulbs, but you can plant some. Now, if you wanted to, you could plant it. It's probably going to still um, garlic, send up garlic scape and everything. It's worth an experiment to try. Okay, Deborah, you take care. You have a blessed evening and hope to see you next Monday night. But Farrell, you sleep well. You have a blessed evening and we will see you next Monday night. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Xander. I know how rough that is. All right, y'all, it's starting to get chilly and I could start to see my breath in the hoot house. Oh, thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. It's going to get better, Xander. Stay positive. It's going to storm for a little bit, and it does get better. But yeah, I can start to see my breath, so I'm fixing to take my tail inside. Oh, believe me, I will, Ladybug. I'm just outside in the hoop house. Everyone, take care. Y'all stay safe and sound this week. Keep your eyes and ears open. There's some weird stuff going down. I heard something going on in Oregon about them closing small farms down. I got to check into that, see what's going on. I've been posting quite a bit of stuff on MeWe. A lot of messed up stuff going on. Everyone, like I said, continue to stock what you can. Put food back and get those seeds ready because it won't be long until it will be safe to plant those seeds outside. I look forward to seeing y'all next Monday night. I want y'all to know how much you are loved and appreciated more than you realize. And I got two really good videos coming out the next 2 days. Everyone, take care. I look forward to seeing y'all next Monday night already. May you each be blessed. And I love y'all. Hoot hoot, Mama Owl out. Y'all be safe.